Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 10th of January 2023, and I've got to tell you, I've just heard that there is a brand new variant of the lurgy. It's called 24-7. Symptoms include attacking the truth and insulting your intelligence. So that's the latest one to look out for. But getting a bit more serious, I always think that you can get a sense of things when people on the ground, as it were, are saying things and giving indications as to what's going on. It's all very well sort of, listening to the news or alternative media news and things on Telegram and hearsay, but when you've got people actually on the ground, as it were, saying things, I think that's when you can sit up and take notice that things really are beginning to shift, things really are beginning to change. And I had a really nice email from a viewer. I won't say their name, but I'll just read out what they've sent in to me, and they've given me their permission to do so, so there's no worries there. So let's just read this out to you. I work as a secretary in a GP practice, the only one unV'd and who didn't go along with the farce, so it was a nightmare, to be honest. Even now the GPs aren't admitting they were wrong, but most of the non-medical staff aren't having the roosters, so that's something, I suppose. And the pushing of the lurgy jabs to the patients seems to have died a death, so good news. They're now concentrating on Foxtrot Lima uniform jabs, and I'm pleased to say a lot of the patients are saying no to them. I think some have got wise to what's happened. Let's hope so. So yeah, there is some very positive news and some signs that the whole narrative surrounding the big V is beginning to collapse, and people are even sort of saying no in good numbers to other kinds of prods in the arm as well. So, if that's happening in one GP surgery, that's going to be happening in many or most, if not all of them, up and down the country. So I think that's a very good barometer as to what's going on, isn't it? So I thought I'd just give you that little bit of good news, and I'm going to finish this video just giving you a bit of a hint, or a little bit of a tip, as it were. This is something that happened to us recently, caused by the cold weather, and if you found that the windscreen washers on your car aren't working, since the cold snap we had a few weeks ago, this could well be what it is. So keep watching. It does relate to a particular type of car, a Volkswagen car, but this, the general problem will relate to all cars. So if you've got that problem, this may well be what it is, and it's a pretty simple fix. And all I did was I went onto YouTube to find out exactly where the relevant item was, and I watched that and just sort of quickly found the item that needed replacing, put in a new one that I had already obtained, and yeah, everything was back up and running. So if you've got that problem, carry on watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Tim from Fairplay Now, thanks for watching. Okay, YouTube's a great thing, isn't it? Got a little problem with Lorraine's car here. The windscreen washer pump's not working. What I suspect has happened is when we had all of the snowy, icy weather and she was trying to use it, because it was all iced up, the pump was having to work extra hard, and then it blew the fuse. So I'm hoping it's just the fuse. So let's go and see if we can get it sorted out. So that should be it there. Pull that. Yeah, windscreen wipers are going, but no pump action at all. So it's so looking at this YouTube video, it's just under the steering wheel, and there's a little cover here. So let's just see if I can pull that off. Oh, probably a bit vicious there. And it's literally that one there, between right at the end, right hand side, between the two green things, and that's the fuse there. Let's pull them out. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's definitely blown. So, and it's a 7, oh, wrong way around. It's a 7.5 amp fuse. Luckily I've got a new one. And that's my new one, obviously all intact. So it doesn't matter what way, doesn't matter which way round you put it. Let's just pop them in there. So there we go. She's in, and let's see if it works. So ignition back on. Hey, there we go. She's working. So yeah, I think that's what happened. In the icy, snowy weather, she was trying to do the washer pump, and it couldn't withstand the pressure, as it were, with all of the ice in there. It blew the fuse, which is better. Yeah, the fuse is doing its job. It's better than yeah, messing up the pump itself or the wiring. So everything worked as it should have done, even though it inconvenienced us for a while. But one brand new 7.5 amp fuse later, we're all up and running. So earn me a few brownie points with the wife, that will. Nice one.